Hi cello and bass players. I'm going to go over the bass clef and I'm going to name all the lines and spaces. Let's start with our lines. Down here on the bottom, our first line is G, then we have B, D, F, and A. You might want to come up with a sentence that helps you remember those lines, like the most popular one is good birds don't fly away, or come up with your own sentence that helps you remember those. Now our spaces, just fill in the notes in between. So in between G and B we have the letter A, and I'll explain why that's A in just a second. Between B and D we have C. Between D and F we have E. And between F and A we have G. So it's A, C, E, G. Lots of cellos and basses, just remember it's A, S, G for the spaces. Now in the music alphabet we only have 7 letters. So our alphabet starts on A, and we go all the way, A, B, C, D, E, F to G. And if we need to keep going higher, then we just start back over at the next highest octave, A, and B, and C, and it just keeps going. So that's why right here, in between G and B, we see the letter A. Because right here, G and B, A is in between. Right? So whenever you're trying to figure out a note, if you know one note, like say we have a note right here, and you know that's G, and then we go up to the very next space, we just go up 1 letter in the alphabet. G goes right to A. Or say we're on this space right here, and we go up to this line. If you know this space is E, the very next line would be F. Or if you have a really big skip, so say we're going to go from A up to this note right here, we could count A, B, C, D, E. Just make sure that when you're counting, you don't go from like space to space. You have to include the lines in between. All right, that's the bass clef for cello and bass players.